Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another weekly vlog. So last week, if you watched my video, I got some new designs done for my next collection and I ordered some samples of those and I have those samples, so I thought I would wait to open them until, I was on a filming day so that I could show you my genuine reaction. So this is the designs that I was showing you in my last video. So, and I've had it printed onto a cotton linen fabric just to start off with. I don't know if I will only have it printed on a cotton linen or whether I will look at some alternative fabrics. Sometimes I need to sort of see the design and then think, oh, actually that would look better on a velvet or it would look better on something else. So yeah, anyway, I'll look at some different options. But yeah, I am absolutely loving this design. I do need to, as I said in the last video, I need to sort out how it lines up, and I might actually redraw it, but I love the way that it looks on this fabric. And I also really love this check. I've done this kind of design before, but on a larger scale design, so I've made it more of a smaller scale for the gingham. And then I've just got the flowers, so they are like a larger flower and then a smaller flower. I'm not 100% sure on this one, I don't think. I think it's more just I need to redraw it / paint it and see how it comes out. And then I'm not sure how I feel about this. So I really like the sort of checkerboard design, and this was the first time that I've gone for like 2 colours on the checkerboard. I think it's more the combination of the blue and the red. I don't know, I'm just not 100% sure on how that looks. But yeah, that is the first set of samples. And then the next set of samples is the sort of pink daisy prints. So again, I've got this on a cotton linen. I think I'm leaning towards having these designs, this one and this one, maybe getting them printed on a velvet. Let me just show you the cushion. So in my spring collection, I had it printed on a cotton linen cushion cover, and I just feel like the design, maybe it's the colours being like a darker pink, I just feel like these lend themselves more to a velvet. So I'm going to get those printed on a velvet base cloth and see how they look. But I do really like the design. I think as well I'm really liking having it on a smaller scale. So before I had it so that it was just sort of one repeat. I might try and look at having it so that it's maybe 4 or 3. And then on the back we have this design. Again, this is on a smaller scale and I quite like the smaller scale of the new colourway. And then I also have this sort of cute ditzy print, which I'm really liking. And then I have like daisies, which I'm not 100% sure on this. I've seen a lot of daisy printed stuff on like crockery, etc., and I really liked it on there. I'm just not sure it translates very well to a fabric with this kind of like very layered look. And I think as well there's not enough detail in the drawing that I did. So I think the sort of yellow bit in the middle needs a bit more detail, and yeah, there's just not enough. Maybe like the top layer of fabrics needs a bit of like shadowing behind it, just so that they stand out a little bit more. I don't know, but I'm not 100% convinced on this design either. So I'm gonna have a look at some more options for those ones that I'm not convinced on. And then hopefully by the end of this week I'll have something sorted, and then I can order some more samples. This weekend was fairly productive. I've been able to like just do a little bit of research online during nap times and things, and like I said in my previous video, I was going to do some painting with my daughter and hope that I could do my stuff while she did her stuff. That actually went surprisingly very well on Friday. She just got on with her painting and I did a bit of mine. I tried again yesterday and it didn't go down quite so well. I think she just wasn't quite as interested, and she'd maybe like cottoned on that she could like take some of my stuff, which is fine. I didn't mind her like using my colours and stuff, but then she wouldn't let me use them. So it wasn't the most productive, and it was just a lot slower and more time consuming than I'd have liked it to be. So plan for the week. Today I've got 2 YouTube videos that I want to edit, upload and schedule, and then I also I need to do some stuff on Pinterest, and then I also want to look at some of my like headlines and things on my Etsy store. So I've been like trying to play around with titles and tags and things like that. So I'm trying to like track the data of like the things that have been successful and the things that haven't been, so that I can like try and refine it and get it better and get some more leads from that. So yeah, I'm going to work on that as well. And then tomorrow I'm actually going to do a bit of like a creative day. So I want to get my painting stuff out, but I'm going to get all like my acrylic paints and all of that kind of stuff out, and actually like really play around with some ideas. I might try and do a bit of research today so that I've got a bit of a clear idea of what I want to do tomorrow. So yeah, I want to spend like a good couple of hours just actually like sketching and painting and like being a bit creative with it. And then Thursday I want to get one of my videos recorded that I'm going to schedule for when I go on maternity leave. So, if you have any particular topics of anything that you want me to discuss in a YouTube video, then let me know, because I do have a plan of topics of things that I'm going to talk about. And I have, like I said, I think I have like 3 months worth of videos that I'm going to schedule. So hopefully, yeah, I will get all of that done. But if you have anything in particular that you want me to discuss, then just leave a comment below and I will look at incorporating that in. But yeah, so I'm going to go and get on with editing my videos for last week, and then I shall check in with you later. Good morning, guys. So it's Thursday today. I didn't really film all that much yesterday, but as you'll have seen, I did some painting, which I kind of decided to just give myself a full morning of just like painting and being creative and playing around with ideas, etc. But I quickly realised I probably need like a few days of doing that because yeah, everything was a lot more time consuming. Yeah, I realised that I would need a bit more time to do that, which is fine. I also realised that I need a couple of bits. So I have the watercolour pencils that you'll have seen that I was using, and I thought I had like a full watercolour tray of paints, but I can't find it anywhere. So my plan for today is to film a video for my maternity leave schedule. And then I also have a couple of bits that I want to get done imagery wise for a few of my products on my Etsy store. And then I do need to pop to town today because I've got a couple of things that I need to return, a couple of parcels that I need to return. So I thought I would pop into 2, maybe 3 shops. So I would quite like to have a look in the works, but also there is a new shop in our local town called Sostering Green, which I think they're kind of popping up everywhere at the moment. And a girl from my old work told me about them, and they have like craft bits in there, like art stuff as well, so I want to have a look in there. And then I might have a look in TK Maxx because occasionally they have some art supplies as well, so we'll see what we can find there. And then that will probably be about it today and for the week. So yeah, I will check in with you guys in a bit, but yeah. Hi guys, so I have had a pretty productive afternoon. I had to pop into town and sort out some returns, and then I did have a look for some watercolour paints. I didn't have a great deal of success with that, both either I think the works, they just didn't have any at all, and then I went into TK Maxx and had a look, and I had a look in Sostering Green, and they didn't have any either. So I'm either going to have to go to Hobbycraft at some point or just buy them online. I'll probably end up just buying them online because Hobbycraft is in Leeds. But yeah, it's been pretty productive. I've just been working on some imagery for some of my products on my Etsy store, and I've also just been doing a bit more research on my next collection. I was going to order some samples, but I don't think I'm ready for that yet. I bought a new sketchbook whilst I was in town today, so I'm going to try and get some more sketches done over the weekend, and I'm also going to do some on my tablet because I have like one of those apps that you can use where you can like draw, and it's like painting essentially but on screen. But yeah, I quite like, I've got my lemons design and I drew the lemons on my tablet, and I quite like the effect of that. And I was playing around with one of my designs the other day where I was putting lemons, my lemons that I'd used before, and then hand sketched strawberries, and the lemons just looked a lot crisper. So I'm going to go and draw the strawberry on my tablet so that on that particular design it all looks the same. And then I'm going to have a play around with the designs that I was showing you the other day on my tablet to see if I prefer how it looks when they're done on a tablet. But I'm also going to repaint slash sketch those out just so that they, because obviously before it was just a very quick sketch, just to see if I liked the idea. So I'm going to redraw those probably at some point this weekend. We have not got a great deal planned this weekend. We're actually going out for dinner on Friday night, which is the first time we've been out for dinner since having our daughter, and she's over 2. But yeah, quite excited about that. And then my husband is running a 10K on Sunday, so then otherwise it's probably just plodding around. But yeah, I have also got a few more bits that have turned up for my kitchen organisation video, so I'm going to film that probably next week. So yeah, that will be coming soon. But I did have a look in Sostrine Green today for a couple of bits and pieces, but there wasn't really anything that took my fancy, so I don't know. There isn't a great deal in there. I think it's just a case of like actually deciding where things need to go, and like actually tidying it up and just, yeah, generally giving it a good sort out. So I will keep you posted on that. But yeah, that's it for this week. I hope you guys are all right. And if you liked this video, don't forget to like. And if you haven't already, then please subscribe. But yeah, I hope you guys all have a lovely weekend. Bye.